Children, today we are going to learn about prepositions. So, before learning about prepositions, we need to understand what are prepositions. So, let's look into what is a preposition. So, a preposition is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or a pronoun and some other word or element in the rest of the sentence. So, while we are making a sentence in English, we use these prepositions to make relationship with the other elements in the sentence. For examples, we use few prepositions like in, on, by, at. These words are known as prepositions. So, whenever we use these words in a sentence, we use these words as a preposition. So, let's look into some more example. According to the usage of these prepositions in English sentence, we categorize these prepositions according to their use. So, here I have shown you prepositions related to place. So, you can see a ball there and there's a yellow box. So, the first one is on. The preposition is on. So, the ball is on the box. The next one is above. The ball is above the box. So you can clearly see the difference between the preposition on and above. The ball is beside the box. The box is under the table. The ball is behind the box. So here when you use behind as a preposition, you see the picture, the ball is behind the box and you cannot see the ball, but the ball is available behind the box. Okay, let's see few examples of it. Here, see the first example. Please leave the report on my desk. So, the report is kept on the surface of the desk. So, report on my desk. The preposition on is used here. See the next example. Tara sat beside Ryan in the class. So, in this sentence, we have used two prepositions. One is beside, the other one is in. So, Tara and Ryan are friends. They sit besides each other. Besides mean side by. In the class. Both of them are in the class. They sit besides each other. So, Tara sat beside Ryan in the class. The next one is a small stream runs below that bridge. So, there is a bridge and below that bridge there is a small stream. So, here the below preposition is used. See the next example. The police placed a sheet over the body. So, over the body means on the surface of the body. So, the police placed a sheet over the body. The next one is Aslam rents his house above a shop. Above a shop means the Aslam's house is situated above that particular shop. Also, you need to clearly understand and differentiate the meanings of above and over. Both prepositions have different meanings and you need to use the very suitable preposition in a sentence. Okay, let's see Prepositions that are related. Now let's see prepositions related to movement. Here in the very first picture you can see a rat and a box. Here the rat is running into the box. Into the box means it's going inside that box. In the next picture you can see the rat is coming out of the box. So here out of, into are prepositions that are related to movement. In the third picture you can see a cat running around the box. So in the fourth picture you can see a bird flying from the box towards the box. Towards the box means something is getting near that particular box. Cat is running towards the box means cat is getting near that particular box. A bird is flying past the box. So a bird is flying, it's passing the box. A frog is jumping onto the box. Onto the means the frog is jumping on the surface of the box. You see the next picture. Here the frog is already on the surface of the box and is jumping now off the box. Off the box means from the box it's jumping down. In the next picture you can see the frog is jumping over the box. That means while jumping it jumps over the box and passes the box. So these are prepositions that are related to movement. Let's see the first example here regarding the prepositions of movement. Tara has just gone into the post office. So Tara needs to post a letter. So she needs to go inside the post office and post the letter. So she has just gone into the post office. Here the preposition into is used. See the next example. Can I take the car for a drive around the block? So I need that car to drive around the block. So once the car is given, you can go drive around the block. Here around is a preposition. You see the next example. The dog chased a cat into the room, around the sofa and out of the door. Here in this sentence there are three prepositions used. Into is the first one, into the room. The next one is around the sofa. The next one is out of the door. So let's see the next example. My pen rolled off the table and fell on the floor. My pen rolled off the table and fell on the floor. So my pen is kept in the surface of the table. It rolls and fell on the floor. On the floor means it fell on the surface of the floor. So these are few examples of related to movement. Now let's check prepositions that are used related to time. So here mainly in this kind of prepositions we use at, the preposition at 12 o'clock, at 8 p.m. Likewise we use prepositions related to time. Let's see some more examples. Let's meet at 6 p.m. So they want to meet and a time is specified. So on that particular time they meet. So let's meet at 6 p.m. At 6 p.m. is the element where preposition at is used. He drank tea in the morning. So you can't use at the morning. You need to use in the morning. So for times you need to use at, and for And to say morning, evening, you need to use in. He drank tea in the morning. The next example is Lucy is arriving on February the 13th at 8 o'clock in the morning. So here you see a month is specified. So on the preposition on is used on January, on February. The 13th at 8 o'clock. When a time is specified, the preposition at is used. And whenever it is said as morning or evening, the preposition in is used. So Lucy is arriving on February the 13th at 8 o'clock in the morning. See the next example. She got married in September. She got married in September. So these are few examples of prepositions that are related to time. Okay, I have given you a PDF file. There are few sentences where you need to fill in the blanks using the given prepositions. So you can try that. Thank you.